Do you know the power of practice? How can a person achieve even the greatest goals through constant effort, even if they start from zero? Today's inspiring story shows this truth clearly. Friends, this story is from very ancient times. Back then, there were no schools or colleges like we have today. There were no libraries, textbooks, or printed notes. Children received their education in gurukuls. A gurukul was usually located in the peaceful ashram of a guru, far away from crowded towns. There the students lived together, studied together, and learned important lessons about life. At the gurukul, students did not only study books, they also learned discipline, responsibility, and service. Early in the morning they would wake up before sunrise, clean the ashram, fetch water, collect wood for cooking, look after cows, and then sit down for their studies. Life was simple, but full of learning. Among the many children sent to the gurukul from different villages, one child was named Vardaraja. Just like the others, he arrived at the gurukul with excitement and hope. He quickly made friends. He played with them, ate with them, and helped them in the daily chores. He was cheerful, polite, and hardworking. But there was one area where he struggled badly: studies. Every time the guru explained a lesson, Vardaraja tried to listen carefully. But once the class ended, the words slipped from his mind like water slipping through fingers. The verses of Sanskrit grammar felt too difficult. The meanings of the sutras were confusing. The more he tried to understand, the more lost he felt. The guru was patient. He explained again and again. He tried different ways of teaching. But still, nothing made sense to Vardaraja. It was as if his mind refused to hold any knowledge. Slowly, his classmates also began noticing his weakness, and children, as we know, can sometimes be cruel. Some laughed at him, some called him slow, some whispered, "He will never learn anything." The taunts hurt him deeply, but he kept trying. Days passed, months passed, the year came to an end. All the students prepared joyfully to move to the next class. But Vardaraja remained behind. He had failed to learn even the basics. His friends moved ahead, leaving him alone, disappointed and broken inside. One day, the guru called him aside. His voice was gentle but firm. "Son," he said, "I have tried everything, but perhaps education is not meant for you. You are wasting your time here. It may be better for you to return home, help your parents with farming. Maybe that is your true path." These words hit Vardaraja like a hammer. His heart dropped. His dreams shattered. Tears filled his eyes. He could not even argue. Perhaps the guru was right. Maybe he was truly incapable. With a heavy heart, he packed his small bundle of belongings and left the gurukul. The sun was blazing. The path was long. Sadness made every step heavier. By noon, he was terribly thirsty. He looked around, hoping to find water. Then, he saw a small group of women pulling water from a well. He walked toward them. As he reached the well, something caught his eye, deep grooves carved into the stone platform. He leaned closer and touched them. The marks were hard and deep. It looked as if someone had scratched the stone for years. Curious, he asked one of the women, "Mother, who made these marks on the stone? Did someone carve them?" The woman smiled and said, "No, child, no one carved them. These marks were made by this rope. Every day the rope goes up and down as we draw water from the well. Slowly, slowly, day after day, the rope rubbed against the stone and created these deep marks." Vardaraja stared at the rope. It was thin. It looked soft, delicate, and weak. How could such a rope make marks on stone? He wondered. The woman continued, "Anything done daily, even little by little, can create great changes. This rope is proof." Her words struck Vardaraja like lightning. A thin rope, creating marks on a strong stone, only through regular friction, only through daily effort. His mind began racing. If a rope can mark a stone, he thought, then why can't steady practice fill my mind with knowledge? If I study daily with full effort, won't something change? Won't some knowledge slowly enter my mind? If the rope can win against the stone, why can't I win against my weakness? A new spark lit up in his eyes. A new strength filled his heart. A new decision took birth in his mind. He wiped his tears, stood straight, and said to himself, I will not give up. I will go back. I will keep practicing until I learn. With firm steps and renewed courage, he turned around and walked back to the gurukul. Everyone was shocked to see him return, especially the guru. Vardaraja, why have you come back, child? Vardaraja folded his hands and said, Guruji, I saw a well on my way home. The thin rope had made deep marks on the stone just because it rubbed against it every day. I realized that if a rope can cut stone with daily effort, then constant practice can surely leave knowledge in my mind. Guruji, please give me one more chance. I will work hard every single day. The guru looked at him silently, but there was something new in Vardaraja's eyes: determination, fire, and unwavering commitment. The guru placed his hand on his head and said, Now you are a true student. Let us begin again. From that day on, Vardaraja became a different person. He woke up before dawn. He studied with full attention. He asked question after question. He revised again and again. He made mistakes but never stopped. He failed but never quit. Slowly, his mind began to open. Slowly, the lessons made sense. Slowly, he started understanding everything. Years passed. The same Vardaraja who was once called slow-witted became one of the greatest scholars of Sanskrit grammar. He wrote famous books like Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, Madhya Siddhanta Kaumudi, Sara Siddhanta Kaumudi, Padmanjari. Even today, scholars respect his name. Friends, Vardaraja's story teaches a powerful lesson. There is no miracle greater than practice. Never think you are weak. Never think you cannot learn. If Vardaraja had given up, the world would never know his name. But he stayed patient, practiced daily, and changed his destiny. So remember, work hard. Practice every day. Don't rely on luck. Rely on effort. Because with constant practice, even stones melt like wax.